Disney is building a tower at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Now everyone but California Adventure has one. The Atlanta Braves are leaving the ESPN Wide World of Sports, but they're going to have to wait until the Run Disney Expo is over. Because the traffic is terrible. Planet Hollywood opens next week at Disney Springs. I can't wait for them to pull that silver pool cover off of it. I butchered that. Let's just forget it. Let's just not do a show anyway. You've read WDW News Today. Now you'll experience WDW News Tonight.
Live from Orlando, Florida, WDWNT, the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, presents WDW News Tonight. Now, here are your hosts, Tom Corless and Nick LoCicero.
Yay, big applause, yay, woo! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tom Corless. You're not Nick LoCicero. Thank you, Michelle, for the lovely introduction. In the video production booth, as always, Mr. Jason Diffendahl. How's it going, Jason?
Howdy, hey, pretty good.
Good to hear. So, yeah, here we are.
Here we are indeed.
Michelle's back. We didn't scare her off this time.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
My neck still hurts from last week. A little bit. A little bit rough.
Oh, I had to think about what you were talking about.
Yeah.
I was wearing a lot of medals by the end.
Feels better. I feel more free tonight. I like it.
I feel like you lost like 20 pounds.
I very well probably did.
That's probably just because he skipped out on the donut sundae this morning.
I did.
That'll save you 20 pounds.
And I ate my hummus and locally sourced honey.
That's right.
Well,
sounds terrible.
Well,
anyway,
bunny brings a bunny food.
I may die at 50, but I'll die happy. Kidding. I'll be dead at 40. All right. And now the news. Brought to you by TeePublic. Permits have finally been filed for that rumored Disney Vacation Club wing and expansion of Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We first reported on these additions and changes back in June of 2016, or as we used to call it, the second possible debut timeframe for Rivers of Light. June. We were still hoping. I'm going to try not to butcher all these jokes tonight. It's not going.
Good luck.
Thanks.
No, I think there's some funny stuff in here tonight. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I think it might be funny tonight, folks. Actually, stick around. We'll see what happens. Anyway, the permits show the large multi-story building that will likely be part of the Disney Vacation Club wing. It will be called Small Lake by the Check-In Building Tower. The name of the new Vacation Club wing. Yep, they don't get any better, folks. Don't hold out. There will also be 6 other new structures, some replacing the existing Barbados Village. Not the Barbados Village! No!
Or Barbados.
I'm planning a trip there later this year.
To Caribbean Beach?
No, it's Barbados.
Oh, actual Barbados. This will not replace actual Barbados.
Oh, thank you for clearing that up.
Yes, I want to make sure everyone's aware. Just the Barbados Village at Caribbean Beach. There's also a series of roadway and waterway improvements in the plans as well. The project is set to begin construction this year and be completed by 2019, which should in fact be after the opening of Pandora, the World of Avatar.
Dance moves. Oh,
there you go. Avatar joke of the week. We hope it'll open after Avatar, not before.
I hope not. I like my dancing every week.
I know we're gonna lose it soon, Nick. We're running out of time.
We're running out of
time.
I think Michelle just squashed an ant.
No. My phone just fell over.
Oh, okay.
From all the dancing, it shook.
Oh, okay. Well, there are ants in here, so sometimes.
All right. I like that show. They have ants.
I had a weird dream about an ant that was crawling into my living room last night, and then a bigger creature came in and ate the ant, and then started running around the room. I don't know why.
I bet that means something.
It probably does.
We need one of those dream books that deciphers what that means.
I was scared of the creature at first, but then
it means you're going to have a cheeseburger flatbread.
He ate my ant, so
he ate your hand.
No, the ant.
So what was the bigger creature?
I don't know. It looked like one of those creatures from Geonosis in Star Wars that attacked Padme. Oh. The thing on the
a big bug.
The big, almost like a praying mantis. Yeah, that thing.
Were you having flashbacks to the time that we ate bugs together?
Maybe so.
I think maybe that's what it was.
I'm just gonna let the two of them have their own show.
The whole thing just it was very vivid too. It ripped the head off the ant. It was crazy.
Nick.
This is great radio.
It was dark. Very dark. Hey, it's called Theater of the Mind. I
Just
see
picture
it.
that.
I see it happening.
Picture that in your head, folks.
Josh, anytime you want to break out that festival of the farts joke, go for it, because better than anything I've got.
Josh is joining us today. He's a real cool guy.
Josh of Easy WDW is here with us. He's going to be joining us a little later, but he's
cool
in the
guy, I heard.
He is cool. I've heard that.
Cool.
I heard he makes a mean chicken parm.
Yeah.
I also heard that.
Can I continue with this show?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I want to hear more about the ant.
guys, no, we gotta talk about monkeys. We gotta talk about monkeys. You know, I've seen my fair share of outrageous guests, Walt Disney World in the last 28 years I've been visiting. Seen inappropriate t-shirts, scantily clad women, most of them I've dated, grown-ups in full-blown character costumes, and even a woman with a service squirrel dining at Katsura Grill.
Oh my God.
It's a real thing. It was Epcot 30th. That thing. But nothing may have been stranger this weekend than the lady who brought her monkey in a diaper, also traveling in a stroller to Epcot. Not only was the monkey being wheeled around in a stroller and wearing a diaper, but the monkey got to meet Pluto. The sad part, he was better behaved than any child I've ever seen at Disney World. He also dropped a lot less popcorn.
I want a service monkey.
It's not that hard.
They've got to be expensive.
Dime a dozen these days.
Monkeys have got to be really expensive.
What kind of monkey? Was it?
I
like
don't
a
know. I didn't
chimpanzee?
ask her, like, what's the species?
Like, was it small?
It was
Yeah.
not on the large side.
I mean, it was on
Interviewed
the
her. I mean,
shoulder.
what kind of
Wow,
reporter
like
are
a
you?
Capuchin?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was $7,000.
I'll get back to you on that.
7.
Thousand.
I got a monkey guy. You're paying too much.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Anyway.
Now, of course, since I posted the pictures and videos of this monkey, we were bombarded with angry feedback from guests who were upset that a service or therapy monkey was allowed in, as it's not on technically the rules of theme park entry. A monkey is in no way mentioned as a type of creature that's allowed. We're going to get into this more a little later.
Like
Nick has informed me, but the squirrel may have been under the same thing. So when Nick talks about this later, we'll go into it more. But technically, a monkey qualifies as a wild creature, and for the safety of surrounding guests, usually is not allowed in. Now, of course, I didn't try to get an answer from Disney because they don't like to talk to me. But it seems the monkey shouldn't have been let in, but there was some sort of special exception made, just like when Mariah Carey visited.
Where's the?
The ba-dum-bums, as
I guess
Michael
I could get
Scott
one.
would say. Rim shots.
They probably deserved one.
I hate to say it, but I highly doubt that a monkey was smuggled into Epcot, especially with the security procedures as they are now. Hell, I barely got my fuel rods back into Disneyland, so let's not think that the monkey was smuggled. Fun fact, I bought a fuel rod at Disneyland. They didn't know what it was. They almost didn't let me back for security with it.
What is
Wow.
it?
It's a little phone charger
It's
thing.
that attraction that was around for
Oh,
a
shut
couple
up.
weeks and then
Shut
broke
up.
down.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Oh, no, it's a little phone charger. They're like, what is this? I go, it's a phone charger. They're like, yeah. I was like, yes, I bought it here. You sell it.
Mm.
She questioned me for like another 5 minutes, but anyway. On January 20th, 2017, 2 new totem poles will be in place at the Canada Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase. They're actually made of unused light wands that were never sold for Rivers of Light. So good to see them putting those to use. The process of replacing the original totem poles has already begun. The new totem poles are once again made by artist David Boxley, who produced the originals. In celebration, the Get Home as the people of the salmon will perform in a dedication ceremony for the totems on the 20th before performing at Epcot during the Festival of the Arts on the 21st and 22nd. But don't worry, the people of the salmon will not be bringing any live service salmon to the park with them. Should be fine. No service salmon are coming.
Good to know.
Major League Baseball writer David O'Brien is reporting that the Braves will relocate their spring training facilities to Sarasota County in 2019, meaning that either this year or next year, spring training will be the last for the Atlanta Braves at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex. Champion Stadium, formerly known as Cracker Jack Stadium, has been home to the Braves since 1997, which is the year that Avatar was announced for Animal Kingdom. That's all we get for the second one.
That's all you get for the second one. Yeah.
Oh, boy. This is a bad monologue this week, folks.
This week.
Is that compared to the other 4 you've been here for?
Yep.
There you go. Now we're even. And what has to be seen as a sign of the times, Walt Disney World is adding anti-theft measures to some theme park stores starting this week. Mouse Gear was the first store to receive these devices, which indicate if a guest is leaving a store with an item that still has an anti-theft tag on it. This is, of course, to try and improve Bob Iger's bonus for next year. Wasn't as good this year. The machines were purchased from the Artagon Mall since they won't be needing them anymore.
Did you like the Artagon Mall?
Yeah.
Oh, I could see you liking it. Yeah.
What did you like about the Artagon Mall?
Artsy and local and folksy.
Yeah.
Oh.
There were, local artists, and they had different things that you could participate in. You could play oversized ping pong, or they had, the wine walks, and it was fun. It was something
The
different.
wine walk I did hear good things about.
Well, it was free, and you
Yeah.
had beer and wine samples.
Maybe that's why they
And you could
went
bring
out of
your
business.
dog. I loved it because I got to bring Coco.
Giving
Aw.
away free wine may have hurt them.
Yeah, that's probably why.
You didn't have to pretend Coco was a service dog?
Nope.
Oh.
Just allowed to walk around. Coco. She's a Cocoa Puff.
So anyway, yeah, you've undoubtedly seen these devices at your local mall. Unless it's Artagon, then you probably haven't even seen people. But this marks a milestone for Walt Disney World. The milestone for Artagon would have been 10 people in a day that weren't going to the movies.
Yeah, there weren't really many people there.
Hey, we
ever.
just saw a movie. Let's go. Nah, there's nothing.
They sold soap. The Florida Soap Company was there.
Okay. There's also that really oversized comic book shop that
Yes,
had like
that had a
barely
bar
anything
in
in
it. It had a bar in
Gods
It
and
did
monsters.
have a bar, yeah.
it. Yeah, see, there were redeeming qualities to
Yeah.
Artagon.
Oh, I heard many stores went on to
Like the one
open
week
their own
that
places.
Toby Keith's I Love This Bar was open. Is that one of the redeeming? I'm glad he loved it.
Oh, you know what used to be there was Caddy Shanks. It was bad.
Should I have believed that?
I know people have been shanked at the Artagon Mall. I'm not sure if it had anything to do with caddying.
It was
Not
it was
positive.
I can't even say his name. Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase. You mean Chevy Chase?
Chevy Chase's
Chevy
place. It
Chase.
was called
Oh, wow.
Caddy Shanks.
Oh.
It was there, and then they replaced it with Fuddruckers, and then something else. Fuddruckers
is still there until closing this week, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuddruckers survived Festival Bay. Did it not? I thought Fuddruckers was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's Artagon.
And this will conclude the Artagon Mall section of the show.
They will. Don't worry, they weren't going to be a sponsor anyways.
Not with those free wine. Disney has announced that the Kingdom Cabanas at the Magic Kingdom will be discontinued on February 17, 2017.
Aw.
But don't worry, kids. Just like Frosty the Snowman, they'll be back again someday. So, anyway. As Bob Chapek once said, terrible add-on ideas never die. He then went back to brainstorming more Epcot festivals. The cabanas were already discounted up until this date, and many have already been removed. I hear they went to Sarasota County, in fact. They've been relocated. No, come on.
What?
Come on. The Braves are moving us. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm sure they're laughing at home.
I'm sure they
We're
are.
laughing on the inside, Tom.
Someone said need more Avatar Rivers of Light jokes. I've already made like 5. Stop it. Fresh popped maple popcorn is now available at the Magic Kingdom. And you thought the Mickey's Filler Magic Seats were sticky before. You know, this has to be the best use of maple flavoring I've ever seen at the Magic Kingdom. Well, at least it's better than the short-lived maple chicken parm at Tony.
Yeah.
Hey, they're trying. Leave them alone. They're like,
Some,
They should
what
have
else
maple in
we got?
Canada,
Well, we're out
right?
of red sauce. There's syrup. Pour it in.
Syrup.
somebody go to Crystal Palace.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I haven't been to Crystal Palace in ages. I assume it's still terrible.
I think I ate pudding there once.
Just pudding? It's like $40.
Yeah.
No, this is back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Way back in the day.
When it was $36.
And there was
Oh,
lunch.
it used to be like a cafeteria where you just bought whatever you wanted, and I bought pudding.
What year was that?
Like the 90s?
No way. It's been a buffet my entire life. There's no way.
I don't know.
Now we have to figure out where you bought pudding.
Some of these
It
sold
was
for shelf
there.
pudding.
I don't think it was there.
She bought it from Winnie the Pooh in the back.
We've all been there.
Was
Oh.
it chocolate pudding?
Oh,
I hope
Lord.
so.
Nasty.
Going to commercial.
The new look balloon for characters in flight was inflated this week at Disney Springs. It features no characters, making this the offering with the most confusing name since STK. What is it? Is it a steak? I don't know. Is it a...
You're doing fine.
Shut up. Shut up. The new design features no characters or quests made by Disney in keeping the new story of Disney Springs cohesive. The balloon was made mostly blue, but it is far from the first blue ball to ever happen at Disney Springs. What you get for bringing your girlfriend to Planet Hollywood. Anyway.
I can't even follow that.
Yes, you can by telling us about TeePublic.
Well, folks, don't forget to shop apparel and accessories for Disney fans through WDWNT.com and TeePublic. Just go to WDWNT.com and click the TeePublic ad to shop for hundreds of designs for t-shirts, phone cases, prints, and more, including exclusive WDWNT and WDW News Tonight logo apparel, as well as original creations such as Figaro the Cat, or Figaro is a cat, rather. Seven. Make the movie ride great again, and more. Tonight, use code WDWNT20 to save 20% on any order throughout the store. Make the most of tonight's commercial breaks and shop through our extensive collection. TeePublic, an official partner of WDW News Tonight.
Don't miss the Old Florida Outdoor Festival featuring the Barbecue Blast. Friday night and Saturday, February 10th and 11th at the Northwest Recreation Complex in Apopka. Featuring concerts, fireworks, a huge car show, the Florida State Barbecue Championship, and more. All absolutely free. Yup, free. Check out the best state competition Friday night. Jill's Cash Box on the amphitheater stage and huge fireworks show. Then Saturday, barbecue teams from across the country compete for the State Barbecue Championship. Plus, you can rev it up with the biggest classic car show ever. Lots of family fun things to do. Plus, after a day filled with cars, barbecue, and family fun, the amphitheater stage heats up with two fantastic country stars, hitmaker Dave Nail and the always great Rodney Adkins. I've been watching. All free. Yeah, free. Pay for parking. Some of the kids' rides require a wristband, but admission is free. Go online to oldfloridaoutdoorfestival.com for a schedule of events. The Old Florida Outdoor Festival featuring the Barbecue Blast, February 10th and 11th at the Northwest Recreation Complex, 3710 Jason Dwelly Parkway. Presented by the City of Apopka. Sponsored by this Salem Media Group station.
Have you racked up more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? You should know the credit card companies are tricking you into thinking there's no way out. Credit card companies would rather you didn't know that there are ways you can become debt-free and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. There are debt relief programs that help people like you escape overwhelming credit card debt. National Debt Relief has helped tens of thousands of people just like you reduce more than $500 million of debt. National Debt Relief has helped so many people. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. You don't have to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan. You have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Reduce a portion of your debt now. Call National Debt Relief at 800-518-4020. 800-518-4020. That's 800-518-4020.
I'm Robin Trzynski from the Original Mattress Factory. If you're in the market for a new mattress, this is your wake-up call. Have you noticed something strange is happening? Suddenly, there are as many mattress stores as there are coffee shops. Why? What's really going on? Are they competitors or something else? Every holiday, a different sale. Every day, a different price. Do you think it is their intention to confuse us? My father Ron told me, trust your gut. It knows what your head hasn't figured out yet. At the Original Mattress Factory, we have never had a sale. Why? Well, let's just say the usual mattress sales don't fit our values. Our formula is comfort, support, and durability at a fair price. How? Your original mattress is designed here, made here, and only sold here. Looking for an honest price on a hand-built mattress? No reason to wait for a holiday to shop. Today works for us too. The Original Mattress Factory. Thoughtfully made, honestly priced. OriginalMattress.com.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight. I've been informed that Michelle is correct. The Crystal Palace was cafeteria style from 1971 until 1996.
What up?
Yeah,
I
I
told
didn't even
you.
remember that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks.
So you
Thank you for
could have
having a proper
gone
memory.
and had pudding.
I did have pudding.
Yeah,
And this is before the carrot.
Like legitimate pudding. Yeah.
Yeah,
as
it was
opposed to illegitimate pudding.
It was chocolate pudding, and
Yeah.
it was exceptional.
Wow. You remember the pudding too.
I do remember.
Must have been good.
It was good.
Where
It's the
can
only
you
thing
get
I've
good
ever had
pudding
there.
around the parks these days?
Is that a promise, Nick?
You can get it at
Make pudding
the
great
Land.
again.
I think I had it at the Land before.
Hey, we're playing The Price is Right tonight, guys. The Price is Right, all based on stuff from the Epcot Festival of the Arts.
Wow, you got the name right.
I usually just call it Art Fest or something like that. But no, I got it. And people can call us right now, 407-774-8255 to play, 407-774-8255. And we're going to get you on the line to play The Price is Right with us. We have 4 different games. Hopefully we'll give out some good prizes tonight. And it's all based on food and merchandise and stuff related to the Epcot Festival of the Arts, which we'll be spending the second hour talking about tonight.
Yes, that's why Josh is.
That is why Josh is our food guy. Whenever we talk about food, we bring Josh on.
Did you turn his microphone on?
Yeah.
He's there.
Oh, you can talk at any time. He's
He's staring
quiet gentleman.
deeply into my eyes. Right now.
He does have a very fetching gaze.
So while we wait for some contestants for The Price is Right, 407-774-8255, let's do a little segment we like to call Tom, Nick, and Michelle
Yeah.
are angry about things.
I have access to the entire curse word library. This new console is done.
It's a damn poor mind indeed. Can't think of at least 2 ways to spell a word.
No privacy is all around this place.
I don't like Sam.
I don't like change. Was bad. It was awful. I was terrible. Get him away. Hey, boo!
All right, guys.
Who's leading off?
You know what? I could do it so I could grab the phones in case anybody calls in for the game. So I'll get mine out of the way here. I actually owe everybody out there an apology for last week. I misplaced my anger. I don't think I was actually upset at all our commenters out there. I think they were just doing what commenters do, that'd be like trying to take the instinct out of an animal, trying to, like a snake not to bite or a lion not to maul somebody. This is what the commenters do. Who I'm really upset at is Tom Corless, I think.
What?
Because when you get right down to it, look, these people are gonna displace their anger somewhere. Tom,
You mean misplays?
yeah, sure. Tom gives them reason to do it. Not only on his website, then he makes me, for fun and games, look at these comments every week and collect them for you guys. So actually, I think my anger was misplaced, and I think it's directed right there at Tom Corless. And because of that, Tom, I am, and now that I can't do the psychotic comments anymore, now that's Michelle's job to read. I still wanted to read some of these psychotic comments, and so I'm going to make you go through these comments that were left on the "Woman Brings Monkey to Epcot" post with me, because this was.
I'm glad I don't have this sheet.
Probably, I'm glad you don't either. This was probably the most mind-numbing, horrible experience of my life. 14 pages. I copied it into a Word document. Just like there were 14 pages of comments on this one, and
Can't say I don't know how to rile people up.
So I'm gonna make
Amen to that.
I'm gonna make you listen to most of these with me. Not most, but a good handful of them, and what I had to deal with reading these. All right.
Someone thought you were going to blame me for the marathon rainout. That's in the chat.
Yeah, probably. Phenomenal One wrote in, that monkey was totally in the middle of a drug deal between Pluto and his drug dealer. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Courtney wrote in, there should be a general rule: if your service animal has the mobile ability to jump on me and tear off my face, it isn't allowed.
A dog could jump on you and tear off your face.
Joe P wrote in, the guard could have thought, dang, this woman has an ugly kid.
Oh.
Brenda Monkhouse wrote in, monkeys also carry diseases. Therefore, that lady shouldn't have been able to enter Walt Disney World. Brendana Monkey House replied,
Oh, Lord.
so that monkey is probably cleaner than you.
Oh.
Maybe Disney should ban you. This is what I was putting up with, Tom. My brain was going nuts last night. Audrey wrote in, seriously, if you can't go to Walt Disney World without your monkey, you probably should stay home. That, Tom, needs to be a t-shirt.
We need to add that to TeePublic.
Yes, right away. Get on that. Chris Gaspy wrote in, this is not a legit pet or allowed. It is not on the approved list and was Smuggles or Snook. Yeah, Smuggles or Snook.
I think that's a fabric softener.
Anna, was the monkey charged admission?
Of course he was. Bob Chapek made sure.
Carol Olson wrote in, no monkeys.
In all caps? Is that why you say it like that?
Monkey replied, no Carol Olson.
How many pages of chat text does this cover on the website?
Did you even look at it Facebook, or is it just from the website?
Just from the website.
WDWNT.com.
I haven't looked at Facebook. It's got to be insane.
James Deep wrote in, thank you for service, monkey.
That's it?
To be fair, that was me.
DJ wrote in, that's it. I'm bringing my service Puma with me next time. Marla wrote in, she was very upset. Marla was very upset. So I couldn't bring in a glass ornament into the park that I had bought from a resort due to the no glass rule, but she could bring in a monkey. Travis replied, of course we have to have a reply to this. Of course you can't have a glass ornament in the parks. If they let you do that, someone's monkey might steal it and throw it at somebody.
Nick.
Brock wrote in, oh my God, this is the beginning of Planet of the Apes. And Stank Weasel Teats.
Seems legit.
This one is just.
Would you chew on that a little bit?
I need to get on the message board.
Stank wrote in, I am going to buy a South American macaw, dress it up in a pirate outfit, and teach it to say horrible, vile things, and bring it to the park as my therapy animal. And I mean vile.
Probably like.
Who is this person?
Stank. What was it again?
Stank Weasel Teats.
How did you get through this segment?
Barely.
Fun thing. Someone in the chat brought it up, and I'll actually talk about this a little bit. They said in the chat, WFTV reached out to Disney for comment on the story, was then canceled for an investigative report. Fox 35 reached out to me, and then it became kind of a non-story. They said they were going to run it, and then suddenly they didn't. I tend to think Disney jumped in here at some point, which I understand if you're a major news outlet, if Disney says, yeah, we let her in because the lady needs it. And it seems like she actually did.
Now that person did comment on your website, and
supposedly that person,
supposedly, and it seems verified by somebody else who was trying to stick up for this person earlier in the chat. But look, I'm not like that. That's fine. You need a service monkey.
Yeah. It's Disney's job to keep guests safe. If something would have happened, that's Disney's responsibility. But if they deem it appropriate and let the person in, then I mean, that's...
Anybody know the name of the monkey?
I thought it was Snuggles or something.
No.
Is it Abu?
Of course, it's Abu.
No, it's not. Is it?
I would name my monkey Abu.
According to the poster, it was Abu. He's her rock.
Does he sniff out seizures? Let her know when her blood sugar's too low.
So you want the duty of reading these from now on and collecting the comments? Because I will more than happily hand over the duties to
you. You have so much fun doing it.
That's why he couldn't even let you have it this week. He had to basically.
I know he took my segment and did his own version of it.
So there you go. I did. Tom said we needed to fill some time today.
Well,
so
good job.
So I did look it up, by the way, and the statutes don't specifically say no monkeys in the law. But there is also, you legally can't ask for documentation of a service animal.
I didn't know that.
That is against the law to actually ask to see documentation.
How is that against the law?
It's written in the federal law. There are two questions you could ask. One, is that a service animal? And two, what specific tasks does it perform? And that's all you could ask. And that is why people do get away with it. And honestly, that's something to be kind of mad about. And that
people are probably, a lot of these dogs we see in the parks may not actually.
Yeah, they're like mental health dogs. They're not like health
right.
dogs.
And this is and I will read Mary's comment here. She was very disrespectful to a lot of the people on this post. I mean, a lot of people are disrespectful, but she wrote, "No offense, we are always taking our pet dogs and just put a vest on them. Disney couldn't care less as long as we are spending money. We're golden. If Disney really gave a beep about their guests, they might have better policies for the comfort of all guests, but we know they don't, so game on." And people that called her out on it, she got mad at them and said it's none of their business what she's doing and all this stuff. And
she's taking advantage of a loophole.
Disney allowing the loophole, just they have to. There's nothing to do about it. Yeah. Somebody said in order to board a flight, they need to show the paperwork.
Yeah, you need it to travel.
It is different to travel. It is. Yeah. There is a special section in the law.
Yeah.
So maybe Disney figures you came here from out of state with your animal. They already.
I think Disney just legally can't do anything about it. Yeah. They would if they could, but they can't. So
what happens if you're allergic to that animal? Don't you have rights? You can't ride the ride because a cat has now been on this ride or whatever. Like the guy who wants to bring his puma. I couldn't, ride after
the allergy to puma. All right, who's next? By the way, if you want to call in to play The Price is Right, 407-774-8255.
What is that again?
407-774-8255. Did you know it spells talk? 407 talk?
I didn't.
407 talk, yeah. 407 774 talk. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
That makes more sense. I'm writing that down. 407.
It also spells tall.
774.
I'm going to go.
What is it?
407-774-8255.
Tom, you're up.
You know what I'm mad about? The Magic Kingdom smoker refugee camp that's been set up between Space Mountain and Storybook Circus. Now, if you smoke, that's your decision. I respect that. I do not respect Disney's decision to make this pretty much the only smoking section in the park, and because of it, any guest who wants to use this pathway who is not a smoker cannot escape inhaling all of this. There's no escaping because there's such a limited number of smoking areas in the park. These people are sprawled all over the section and even beyond it because there's not enough room in it for everybody. So it's not uncommon, like in that little alley behind the Barnstormer, to see people like sitting on the curb there just smoking. But the whole path is just full of you can't, and it's an open pathway for all guests. So Disney, just add another smoking section or figure out a way to handle this. Make it clearer where the smoking section is on this pathway. But something has to be done. You can't put it in an area where guests who do not want to be near this are forced to walk through it. It should be put in a corner where you have the option to either walk into the corner or not walk near it. It shouldn't be somewhere where it's a main artery of the park.
I was just talking to your buddy Randy Rumor. You remember him? He told me that they're going to have like an add-on smoking cabana in Tomorrowland, actually.
Yeah, after they set them on fire February 18th. But
that's what I heard.
Yeah, it's bad show. Like, they just find a spot somewhere where there's the option to go in it, and it doesn't give. And I know people say, "Oh, you can walk the other way." This is the main artery of the park. This would be like if I was going around the other side of the park and you told me, you got to cross by Country Bears. You can't go around the other side to Pirates because the smoking section's by, Golden Oak. You can't go that way anymore. You got to go the other way. Like you can't close down a major artery of the park. It's got to be somewhere divided. Like the other one that's in the park is back by Big Thunder. There's that like separate side path down by the water, Tom Sawyer Island, which you don't even have to go near, honestly. You can very easily avoid the smoking section. And that's the way it should be. It should be avoidable. But then I understand if these people choose to smoke and you want to accommodate them, it should also be somewhere that they can easily reach. So there is a happy medium. And this pathway between Storybook Circus and Tomorrowland is sure as hell not it.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Stop it.
It is.
Michelle, you requested to join this segment because you had something you were really angry about. So now the floor is all yours.
Yes. So I was at Epcot over the weekend.
Good choice.
And it was my friend Joanne's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Joanne.
yeah.
It's actually today, but we were celebrating on Sunday.
Happy birthday.
Yes. And so we were drinking and eating our way around the world, and we decided to stop at
Spice Road Table.
Spice Road Table. Don't even know the name of the place.
I wasn't even there.
Upset.
Or
so,
were
you know,
you?
you
In
get
fairness,
some
I don't know
small
Joanne.
plates. And, you know, whatever, it's fine. So it's not so much the experience that we had, it's the experience that the people next to us had in conjunction with our experience. So they get sat, and then we get sat, and then somebody comes over to talk to us, and they've been sitting there for a while, and they're mad that somebody came to talk to us and not talk to them. And I said, well, we'll tell them to come talk to you. So they get a different server than our server. And, you know, whatever, service is like, he can't be bothered that we're there, but whatever, fine. I've had that before. And we're having a nice enough meal and having fun, and they're having fun at their table next to us. And at the end of the meal, he says, do you want any coffees or anything? And we're like, okay. So Joanne gets an espresso, and I order the mint tea because this is Morocco, and you think mint tea, great. So he brings me an iced mint tea.
Delicious.
Like iced tea.
Delightful,
mint.
right?
It was tasty, but not what I wanted. I wanted a hot tea. It was kind of cold at night, and, you know, I wanted hot tea.
Those jerks.
Right. Well, yeah. There's so much to the story that I'm not telling. But so I say to him that I want, you know, I wanted hot tea. Oh, well, like a tea bag? Well, you said mint tea. Like, I wanted the hot mint tea. Oh, well, no, we just have like tea bags. Okay, fine. Can I have the hot water and a tea bag? That's, you know, great.
That's usually what comprises.
That's how you make tea for folks who don't drink tea. That's how you make it.
Pretty straightforward.
So he brings it out and whatever. And then the table next to us, the ladies who are also celebrating a birthday, order tea, and they get a big to-do. Apparently.
Did they have a service monkey?
No.
Oh.
Surprisingly, they did not. But they get fresh mint leaves. What I could see from sitting next to them, they had their own jug of hot water that was being poured onto the mint tea leaves to make this a mint tea experience, one that's more authentic to Morocco. Whereas I get a green tea bag that's Twinings of London. Not even mint. I think, well, maybe it was mint green tea.
They got to infuse the tea bags.
The cup only had half a cup full of hot water.
Yeah.
Like, you can't spare some free hot water. So that was annoying.
Conspiracy.
And then they came over and sang to the girl next to us because it was her birthday and she had a birthday button on, and they weren't doing anything for Joanne. So I had to say, hey, it's her birthday too.
Did she have a birthday button on?
She did have a birthday button on. The guy didn't even say happy birthday to her. Like, it was a whole thing. And I was mad about it. And
Moral of the story is don't go to Spice Road Table.
Yeah.
But I don't think anybody.
And it was expensive too. Like, the plates were like really small. Yeah, but you could eat at Mexico.
What did you eat? What did you eat at Spice?
What did we get? She had the hummus fries.
Those are good.
And we had.
I like the garlic the garlic shrimp, I think it is. Yeah.
No.
I don't know if any of that stuff's still on the menu, Nick, from when we first went.
It was as of July.
Grape leaves. You think grape leaves, like, oh, grape leaves. Like, they're big.
When somebody
And
says
something
grape leaf,
else.
that's the first thing I think of.
Is what? They're usually
They're big.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They usually are.
Josh is being such a jerk right now.
The ones I get at Costco are large.
Well, everything's big at Costco. I still have 4,000 Q-tips. Anyway,
don't go there. If you do, don't get, what was his name? Morand.
Wow.
And the one guy, the guy out front.
Insult him like that.
The guy out front said hi to me like,
moron.
It's Mouran. Moron.
That's Morand. That's amazing.
That was his name. I'm like, I'm not even going to
living up to it.
But the guy out front like kept greeting us.
I'm going to
Like
go
we
to Spice
just
Road
ate.
Table and request that I not get a moron.
Tom is literally crying right now.
Well, you have to be one to be at Spicer and Table.
Ah, touche.
Oh my.
Touche.
Oh, no moron for me, please.
All right.
Oh, man.
We're looking for contestants to play The Price is Right with us. Give us a call, 407-774-8255.
You get a prize just for playing tonight. How about that?
We got some cool prizes. We still have lots of stuff from the like little lithos and Star Wars stuff and vinyls and pins and coins and all kinds of good stuff. And if you want to get in on this, you just have to win one of these. And this isn't one of those big, Showcase Showdown versions. If you're just used to the one we played at the in November, this is just one game of Price is Right. You're in, you're done.
Come on down.
And,
You
you
can be
get
the next
something for
contestant
playing.
on The Price is Right.
So give us a call right now, and when we get back, we will get into the real world of psychotic comments.
Did you know that every dollar you put into a piece of real estate makes you money 5 ways? Cash flow, money in your pocket each month. Equity capture, the thousands of dollars you create when you have the right team and buy the right property using the right map. Appreciation, real estate doubles in value about every 10 years. Equity buildup, renters pay down your mortgage each month. And finally, the tax advantage. We pay almost no taxes on our cash flow and capital gains. These are the 5 ways we make money in real estate, which is why real estate accounts for more millionaires in the world today than any other investment vehicle. You should have some real estate in your portfolio. To learn how, attend one of our free workshops. Call 1-866-971-8970 or go to 5wayswemakemoney.com and register for the next available workshop. That's 866-971-8970 or go to 5wayswemakemoney.com.
Hello, I'm Tom Corless, the most famous man in the Disney online community. But it wasn't always this way. For 9 years, WDWNT.com posted photo reports and videos of the highest quality. But it seemed that no one outside of a very dedicated group of fans were able to find our work. But then, I discovered the secrets of blogging. And now, WDWNT is read by millions of people each and every month. I'm ready to share my secrets with you in my incredible new class, Tom Corliss's Unofficial Guide to Blogging, this weekend at the Orlando International Airport Marriott. In this fantastic course, you'll learn amazing things to improve your clicks and page views, such as when to use the word breaking in all caps, how to misguide readers in your titles in order to get more clicks, how to come across vaguely racist in movie reviews, how to turn a number into a catchphrase and huge merchandise sales, how to steal stories from California randos off of Twitter, and how to piss off that one really scary guy on WDW Magic who may have women trapped in his basement. So come on down to the Orlando International Airport Marriott this weekend and take my course for only $77.77 per person. In no time, you'll be the new king of clickbait, the grand poobah of page views, and the sultan of ad sales. And don't worry about your readers. They'll never even realize you're dumbing down your content. See you real soon, suckers!
Welcome back to a moron-free edition of WDW News Tonight. We are live on FM. What station? 105.5 FM. I have to refresh my memory. 105.5 FM, AM 660, AM 1520, WBZW. We're also at listen.wdwnt.com, live on YouTube and live on WDWNT, the app. Thank you, as always, for joining us. Nick, is it time?
Hold on a second. 77. Marriott. All right, I have that weekend free. Just gotta put in my credit card number. Hold on.
Are you booking now?
Yeah, I heard this really cool commercial. I gotta sign up before all the spaces get filled up. Hold on.
Yeah.
So
I like your tomorrow. What is your wallet there?
He has the Cantina Band Harvey's wallet.
And it's
I'm all in.
Velcro?
Registered for that class.
What's wrong, Michelle? You don't have a Harvey's wallet? All the cool people
Oh, it's not Velcro.
have Harvey's wallets, man.
It's silly me. I thought it was Velcro.
I had to get in before everybody else jumps in on that. That's a good price for that.
Yeah, it's got a lot of good blogging tips, it seems like.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Josh, you missed my commercial. You have to hear it next. But anyway. Yeah, we have a game.
We do. We do certainly have a game.
Someone supposed to be reading something?
Yeah, it's been too long. I forgot.
Live from
I'm pretty sure
Orlando,
it's
Florida,
Michael.
it's radio's most
You told
exciting
me
2
after
minutes
the first
of
contestant.
Disney-themed games and prizes or something like that. It's WDWNT, The Price is Right.
No, you're not doing anything.
Why was he getting on me? Is it somebody's supposed
I
to
don't
be
know. It's
reading
Nick's.
something?
No, it's Nick's fault.
It is.
I'm blaming Nick.
It's 100% Nick's fault. I didn't have the name of the contestant up there for Tom.
Whoever it is, come on down.
I believe it's Michael.
Yes, I remember you saying that.
Didn't I say Michael? How you doing, Michael?
Hey, how's it going, Nick?
That was like 2 minutes ago when I screened that call. I totally forgot. Sorry. But anyway, you're going to play Price is Right with us. So here we go. It's going to be fun. You're going to play the game. Let's see. Let's play Switch. Let's play the game Switch with us. All right. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to name 2 items you can find at Walt Disney World, each with a price. You must determine whether the prices are with the correct prizes or whether the prices should be switched. And do this with a
Nick, let me tell you, it's fascinating watching the back of your white paper.
I forgot the camera was there. Hi everybody. I'm sorry. Usually the camera's like up there, and I can. Sorry.
For those of you not on radio and watching.
Yeah, no, I was totally blocking my face. My beautiful face. There we go. We're trying different staging techniques. Hopefully you like it. Maybe we should do a poll where people can vote each week on where they like my camera. But maybe not. That's scary.
Now who's the moron?
So look, you got to do this with 2 or 3 sets to win. That's it. And I just realized we can do this in honor of Nintendo Switch. Yeah, Switch. We're supposed to do that bit where we switched and Jason switched our cameras. Yeah,
not this week.
Not this week. All right, when it comes out. All right, so Michael, that's it. So we're gonna do everything's related to the Epcot Festival of the Arts. All right. Have you been there yet? Are you in town? I don't know. Where are you from?
No, we'll probably go next year.
All right. Hopefully they have it next year. It was a really good time. We'll be talking more about that in the second half of the show. So here we go. Set number 1. The BLT crispy pork belly with tomato jam and soft poached egg is $6.50. And the margarita flatbread with basil, pesto, and balsamic drizzle is $5. Are those prices correct, or would you like to switch them?
Let's stay with those.
Let's stay with those. All right. The retail price of the crispy pork belly is $6.50. All right. Good job. Good job keeping it same there. All right. Off to a good start. How about this one? Set number 2. The Figment white chocolate art painting with chocolate easel is $5.50. The artist palette jumbo chocolate chip cookie is $6.50.
What was the last one again?
Sorry about that. Yes. The Figment white chocolate art painting, $5.50. The artist palette jumbo chocolate chip cookie, $6.50.
Oh, there's no way. Let's switch that.
You're going to switch those. All right. The retail price of the artist palette jumbo chocolate chip cookie is, in fact, $5.50. Yay!
That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it.
That's how you win at Price is Right.
Winner. Just for the heck of it, let's see if you go 3 for 3. We got the Cobb salad with smoked duck breast, or the deconstructed purple sweet the price on that one $7.50. Cobb salad with duck breast $7.50. $7.50. The deconstructed purple sweet potato pie is $6.50. Is that correct, or would you like to switch them?
That sounds about right.
That does sound about right. You got it. Yay!
I went 3 for 3.
All right, excellent. Michael, hold on the line. I'll get your info. We'll get a nice prize pack out to you.
We're going 3 for 3. We're going to send them 2 things.
2 things.
You get 2 things. You did very well.
Oh, look at that. All right, very good. So, Michael, hold on for me. And, of course, your prize is brought to you by Theme Park Connection.
Theme Park Connection helps collectors bring the magic of Disney right into their home. They offer the best selection of traditional and hard-to-find Disney and other entertainment-based items. Whatever treasure you are looking for, you will likely find it in their extensive online store at themeparkconnection.com or in person at their retail location just off OBT near the Florida Mall. Theme Park Connection is your connection to your dream collection.
Yay, OBT.
Yay, Nick hit a button. I'm done talking.
No, I think we're good. Okay. I think I can take it from here.
All right, go ahead.
Nick, are we going to talk about food real quick, Nick? Or do we want to hold that for next hour? Nick's busy. So
he's on the phone.
I'm just going to tell you about what's coming up on the show. Josh and I went to breakfast at the Magic Kingdom this morning. We're going to talk about donut sundaes and giant hot dogs. Wonderful World of Psychotic Comments still coming up.
Yeah.
Next hour, we've got an in-depth review of the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. We're going to give you a guide to that and much, much more coming up still in this show. And we still got more prices right to play. So call in 407-774-8255, the number to call. Nick, what are we doing now? Oh, we're eating.
Okay, crackpots, let's get cooking.
So I'm going to bring on Josh of EasyWDW.com, one of the authors of, what is it, Easy Guide to Your Walt Disney World Vacation? Is that it? It's something like that. Look it up. Look up Josh on Amazon. Where's the book available?
Amazon.
There you go. Josh, always such a beacon of sunshine. This studio. I don't know. It looks like you're in a different place. It looks like you're like in a containment unit somewhere. I don't know what's going on with that camera over there. But anyway, Josh, you and I, you had brought this up to me last week that there was apparently new breakfast items at the Magic Kingdom since they were opening Main Street earlier with this new welcome show and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then Disney yesterday posted about it. They posted photos of this new, there was a new waffle sandwich for Sleepy Hollow. They posted about Mickey waffles and a donut sundae at Plaza Ice Cream. And then a selection of things, including a breakfast hot dog at Casey's. So I immediately sent Josh a link and went, tomorrow, ? And so we decided to go. And so we rope dropped this morning, much to Josh's chagrin. I was yelled at with expletives as I texted him this morning at like 7.
7?
Yeah, 7. To ask him if he was ready. And so we went and we got there, and apparently, so they're opening, to give you an idea of this new opening procedure, they're opening, apparently it's 7:50-ish. They're opening up Main Street. You can go in, there's a bunch of stores open. And then as far as eating, or as far as restaurants, you can go to the Main Street Bakery. There's Casey's Corner, and there's Plaza Ice Cream. And there's also the popcorn cart, which for some reason is open at 8 a.m., but regardless. So we went this morning and we were determined to get this donut sundae and this hot dog. Should we start? I guess we started with the donut sundae.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
You guys are so interesting.
So let me explain this donut sundae. Jason, can we get up a picture of the donut sundae? It's in the post from yesterday. Here we get
Yeah, give me a minute. I'll get it up.
Thank you. Gross. Anyway, anyway, blue balls again. All right. Donut sundae. So number one, they posted this picture yesterday and someone commented, I don't understand what's going on in this picture. It seems like the donut is levitating. It did appear that way. So the donut is on top of this cinnamon apple. Josh, what would you describe that as? It's some sort of cinnamon apple.
Like a pie filling kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's just underneath the donut. So then they put the donut on top of it. So the donut, it's a bowl. And so the donut's sitting on top of this. There we go. Jason's going to show us. There we go. Ours was not as pretty. You'll see the review tomorrow. We didn't get the cookie ears. What the hell?
What you get when you laughed at her.
Well, no, the guy was super nice. She was. You'll see ours tomorrow. Not nearly as photogenic. So you'll see it there. There's that yellow goldish substance with the hot fudge down there under the donut. Then there's the donut, ice cream on top. They did the peanut butter and chocolate chips on top of the whipped cream for us, and we had a cherry. This was really good. Not necessarily a way you should start your day all the time, but this was good. If you're on vacation, you want to do something fun and special. This is kind of cute and cool, and it's something to take a picture of and mock people, back at home with how good of a time you're having on your vacation. But I was surprised how good it was. Like that cinnamon stuff underneath made it kind of breakfasty, and the donut blended well with it. We did chocolate ice cream because I like chocolate.
If it helps, you're making me hungry. I might bust out some of this guacamole.
Yeah, I might have to dip into the hummus.
Guacamole and hummus are hardly a substitute for a donut.
It really is.
Hey,
It's
I
kind of
can't
sad.
eat donuts.
Oh, I'm sorry. But this was good. I like this.
Yeah.
It's so glad we brought you.
He adds such a level of intrigue and mystery to this segment.
So, Josh, I wasn't there for the decision process on ordering at Casey's. So why don't you walk us through that?
Well, Casey's Corner has no prices. They have their 6 items just out on a tray. We got the breakfast hot dog, which was the exact same as the 45th anniversary hot dog.
It was the 45th dog, yeah. Which apparently you don't have to get. Jason, could you throw up? Or I guess it's up already. Oh, there it is. That is the 45th anniversary celebration hot dog, which Nick had. Jason, you were there too. You had one. That we had. And they're now calling it, even though at the park they're not. The Disney Parks blog at least referred to this as a hash brown hot dog. But it's just that 45th celebration dog. But they do have it, Josh, in a smaller size.
Yeah, I don't get the small.
Why did you not get the smaller size? Why did you get the foot long?
You know why.
It's 8 a.m.
I was hungry.
It also came with shoestring French fries.
Absolutely.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Wow.
They were good. Better than the Plaza fries, I'll tell you that much.
Did it taste like a normal hot dog?
Define normal.
Well, theirs always tasted like hamburgers, which I thought was weird.
I think you're thinking of the Kobe beef hot dog at Yak and Yeti. Right, Josh? You've had
Good
that.
stuff.
That thing, it doesn't taste any different from a normal hot dog, right? That Kobe beef.
No.
That one's a scam. I have to say, a couple years ago, I went to Casey's and I was really disgusted with the.
Yeah, their food's
Nick,
gross.
we're out of time. All right.
It's gross.
Okay, let's come. We'll be right back. We'll talk more about the hot dog when we come back.
Here's as Apopka's hometown station, 1520 WBZW. Apopka, Orlando. Community events, financial news, weather, traffic, and more.
A service of Salem Media Group.
Breaking news this hour from townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters. President-elect Donald Trump intends to nominate former Georgia Governor Sonny Perdue to serve as Agriculture Secretary. That's according to a person familiar with the decision. Perdue, who is 70 and has ties to agriculture, would be the first Southerner to lead the Agriculture Department in more than 2 decades. The job is the last cabinet position for which Trump hasn't named a candidate. President Obama is sending his thoughts and prayers to former President George H.W. Bush and his wife, Barbara.
Both Bushes are hospitalized in Houston, and the president opened his final news conference with a personal tribute to the former president and his wife.
They have been a constant source of friendship and support and good counsel for Michelle and me over the years.
Mr. Obama said the Bushes have dedicated their lives to the country and are as fine a couple as we know. Greg Clugston, the White House.
Oklahoma Senator James Langford gave solid support today to his state's Attorney General Scott Pruitt at his confirmation hearing to head the Environmental Protection Agency. Langford says Scott Pruitt is a man of integrity and a personal friend.
I prayed with Scott. I've seen Scott struggle with hard decisions that affect our state's future. I've seen Scott listen to people to try to learn all sides of an issue. And I've seen Scott take difficult stands on matters of law.
In a 2016 opinion article, Pruitt suggested that the debate over global warming is far from settled. The Senate Armed Services Committee has overwhelmingly approved President-elect Trump's pick for defense secretary. The panel voted 26-1 today to recommend the full Senate consider the choice of retired Marine General James Mattis to run the Pentagon. After he's formally nominated, the appointment will be sent directly to the Senate for a confirmation vote. On Wall Street, the Dow by 22 points. The Nasdaq rose 17. The S&P advanced 4. And crude oil fell $1.40 today to close at $51.08 a barrel on the New York Mercantile Exchange. More details at townhall.com.
This is Eric Metaxas. Over the last year, I've been telling you about Liberty University's online degree programs, and many of you have begun completing your education through Liberty. For those of you who have not taken the step, a new year always offers new opportunities. So why not make 2017 the year you finally decide to finish your degree? Liberty University is the world's largest Christian university with over 95,000 students studying around the world through Liberty's online programs. So maybe you've procrastinated. You may have even convinced yourself that you just don't have the time. Well, the only thing standing in the way of completing your college education now is you. So whatever your excuses or reasons, 2017 can be the year you make it happen, but you need to start now. So pick up your cell phone and dial pound 250 and say the keywords Liberty University. That's pound 250 and say the keywords Liberty University. Flexible, affordable, possible. Liberty University online. Dial pound 250 and say the keywords Liberty University.
Welcome to hour 2 of WDW News Tonight. We're back. Quick reminder, next week's show, or back on Wednesday, January 25th, this is a pretty exciting one. We have WDWNT, the Jeopardy. We did it for the first time during our 24 hours. How long was that broadcast? I remember 45 hours?
45.
Yeah. During our 45-hour broadcast back in November, it was fairly insane. Next week, WDWNT, the Jeopardy returns. That should be exciting. Also, we were supposed to have a guest tonight, the author of the Disney story. He's going to be joining us next week instead. And all that and much, much more next week on WDW News Tonight. Of course, WDW News Tonight is made possible each and every week by Magical Travel.
WDW News Tonight is brought to you by Magical Travel. Magical Travel is an authorized Disney vacation planner and is always ready to assist you in making your next trip to the Walt Disney World Resort, Disneyland Resort, or abroad. Or I do this every week.
Yes.
Or
I'm the
aboard.
only one.
Well, because I think of the staycations and the travel things that they do.
can help you go abroad with Adventures by Disney.
Thank you. So put that in there and then say, or aboard the Disney Cruise
You
Line.
excuse her mistakes.
Because I'm cute. All right. So they can make your travel plans even more magical.
Is that one?
Right now, enjoy one free meal per person per night at select Walt Disney World Resort quick service restaurants when you buy a 5-night, 6-day room and theme park ticket package at a select Disney Value Resort hotel for arrivals most nights May 30th through August 24th. When you book by February 12th, 2017. For more information on this special offer and for many more, visit magicaltravel.com and book your next Disney trip today.
By the way, your new hairdo looks phenomenal, Michelle.
Thank you.
Do you have glitter on? A little bit of glitter on the eye?
Do I?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
The eyeliner has
Yeah,
glitter in it.
yeah.
Oh, Nick, thank you.
Yeah.
Let me blink at the camera.
Anyway.
Somebody's got to feed my ego while I'm here, right?
Can we get back to talking about disgusting breakfast food?
Oh, yes, let's.
Healthy people in there eating locally sourced honey. Josh and I are trying to eat pure garbage at 8 a.m. A couple of questions in the chat. Is the donut sundae only available for breakfast? No, it's available all day.
Oh.
Right, Josh?
Yeah, probably. I'd get in there at 8 a.m. if I were you.
Anyway.
It's a good treat while you're watching the welcome show on stage, right?
Sure.
Welcome.
You can watch the welcome show on our YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it, it's something.
And how do you find the YouTube channel, Tom?
Go to WDWNT.com and you could find it through there.
Fabulous.
One way. I don't know what the direct.
If you go to YouTube and then you type in WDWNT,
You could do that.
YouTube.com/WDWNT will take you.
Is that actually it? I had no
Thank
idea.
you.
That is actually it. I type it every day.
Now I'm the moron. Someone in the chat asked if Josh and I Lady and the Tramp the hot dog.
Absolutely.
Please tell me you took a picture of it.
Of us Lady and the Tramp and the
Yes!
hot dog?
Oh
No.
my God.
No, that will never serve.
Missed opportunity.
Oh, man.
Nick and I'll do it.
Deal.
Anyway, if we can go back to the picture of the disgusting hot dog, please, Jason. Josh, what do you think of this? Because we Nick and I talked a lot about this during the 45th, but I want to get your take on it. What do you think of that?
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Would you recommend it?
I don't know if I would recommend it at 8 in the morning. It's plenty of food. If you cut it in half, you got a huge meal for $6 a person. The fries there are like a shoestring type, crispier than usual.
They were good.
And the hot dog has some crunch from the hash browns, some cheese, a little bit of spice from the mayo. And I don't know why they don't serve it all day. They're doing a hot dog a month now, I guess. And the one that they serve during the day is macaroni and cheese, which they've been doing for years.
Yeah, a million times over at 18 different places.
It was a really good hot dog. I just not too into the hot dogs these days, but I mean, I would normally eat that right now because the taste was really good. Like,
It was good. I was surprised how much we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's the same. Literally, the signs they put up are for the 45th hot dog. They didn't even make new signs.
But their hot dogs also aren't that good. I mean,
they've improved. There was a period where they were really, really inedible. They're at least decent.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
now
we
they
had
went brand name though, didn't they? Aren't they like Ballpark Franks or something
I don't
now?
think they're ballpark. They're not branded as anything anymore.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's when they were less disgusting. No, they were more disgusting. Never mind. Just ignore me.
They have other stuff there. There were little cronuts, which the family next to us did not like. They thought they were too appley and too sweet. But they also have they have just plain donuts there. There's muffins, that sort of stuff. I think the real winner here is the fact that you can get Mickey waffles at a counter service location at Plaza, which I think is great. I can't tell you how many people want to have Mickey waffles, and there's just not a whole lot of places to get them.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah. So I think that's the real win here, and why they haven't been doing that and printing money all these years, I don't understand. But there was certainly a lot of people sitting there eating Mickey waffles when we were there, eating our giant.
I just want to try to scroll that page down.
What page? Oh, the video.
Yeah, the video.
Oh, there you go, Jason. Will help you out. There you go. The waffle sandwich is not available yet. We tried to get it today. It's not there yet. The lady had no idea what I was talking about. There's that. So that's the new breakfast at the Magic Kingdom. Should you go for the new rope drop and the welcome show, let the magic begin. That's what's going to be awaiting you. I'll have a full review up tomorrow for you.
All right.
I'm sure Josh will have one.
Yeah, February.
After
We're
the
almost
Festival
there.
of the Arts. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So, Nick, I think it's time for our favorite segment. I think
Yeah.
It's time for the wonderful world of psychotic.
And by the way, while Michelle's reading these, you can always call in 407-774-8255. Comment on anything and play some Prices Right. So some
What's the
prizes
number
there.
again? Somebody texted me that you said it too quickly.
I
last
do.
time.
I say it quickly, don't I? 407-774-8255.
All right, so our first lovely comment comes from the AP entrance.
Yeah, new AP entrance at Walt Disney World there. AP only.
And it is written by Grumpy Old Man. In my day, we had to wait in 15-mile lines to get through security going in and out. And we didn't have smartphones for interest snapping and snapgramming your duck faces. The only phones we had were made with two cups tied together with a piece of string. But the string usually broke in the first 30 seconds. So then we used to say we had cordless phones.
It's pronounced Corless.
If only we would have known that that'd be a thing one day. We'd be rich. Well, and we wouldn't have to wait in any lines. Lines are the worst.
Meanwhile, if you go to the Epcot Art Festival, the AP entrance lines are longer than the regular.
I did see a separate line that was longer, and I didn't go in it.
Yeah.
Aren't we special?
We are. All right, the next comment is from the Express Bus story, and it doesn't say who it's from.
Ooh, man.
A lot of these are missing that. Yeah. If I had $1 for every survey I've taken asking about changes that never happened, wow, I'd be able to actually afford a Tomorrowland cabana.
There you go.
What was the Express Bus story?
They now offer express bus service between parks.
Well, thank you. It's good to have a reference for people
You
who are
should read
listening.
this. I know this great site. It's called WDWNT.com.
Yes.
You should check it out sometime.
Yes, queen. All right. Magic Kingdom cabanas are being removed. We talked about this. So these 5 comments are all from one conversation about the cabanas.
Yeah, they're all responding to each other there.
Mousy says, vote with your dollars. Stop going if you don't appreciate it. This seems to be something that the Disney whiners just don't understand. PJ, in response, same for idiots like you who keep posting on this website. If you don't like the comments, don't come here. Our complaining got them pulled out. Diz fan, in response, it's hilarious that you think complaining changed anything. The decision was based on lack of demand and revenue, not whining.
I'm pulling my hair out by this point.
PJ was bleeped by a Tomorrowland Cabana in response. Looks like I touched a sore spot for you, huh, PJ? I'm guessing you get told frequently to stop whining, and it just gets your goat, doesn't it? Maybe you should have a Dole Whip and shut your mouth. Team Nick, in response, be nice, Larry. You're going to upset Nick LoCicero. Let's all try and make this an enjoyable experience for him.
Thank you, Team Nick. Appreciate it. Someone on my side.
Team Nick. Is that your fan club?
That conversation did kill me. That's like a normal conversation on there. It's just
Why
maddening.
do you take these so personally?
Maddening.
All
You
right.
should be like me and not even read that.
I wish I could, but I started this, and now you make me do it every week.
Well, people love it. It's your fault for coming up with a good idea.
I enjoy it. All right, more alcohol at MK menus, on Magic Kingdom menus, rather. So they're serving more alcohol.
They are.
Across Magic Kingdom. Keith says, what? I hate when they're missing words.
Well, that's the way they write them. I mean, it's all broken English.
Now they just to work on having those restaurants offer edible food. Hey. Walt Disney World culinary team.
You
in
got to
response
order the
Keith,
maple chicken parm.
I resent that statement. We serve only the finest wood pulp based technically legally allowed to be called food products. Monkey Poop Pants says you need to have a few drinks at Tony's Town Square to make the food tolerable. Frank, is it just a coincidence that this comes out one day after the 50th anniversary of Walt's passing?
Love when people bring up Walt for this stuff. Ugh.
It was the
Amazing.
day after his, not that should matter.
So yes, Frank, it is just coincidence. But Jeremy says, does anyone not care that this was not what Walt wanted? So it's not about Walt's dream anymore. It's about greed. I may be an outcast, but drinking is not family oriented. Depends on your family there,
I drink
Jeremy.
with my family.
Right?
Where I
Drink
live.
to get
Italians
by with
drink.
your family, yeah.
You know, you have wine with dinner. That's not bad. Why is that bad? Ugh. Just don't be a drunken idiot.
In
That's all I'm
moderation.
saying.
Anything else?
Large cups removed at some locations. Disney
God, this was
Daddy,
awful.
1984, says, seems reasonable if there is free refills. Once, most fast foods adding refill stations, I started getting smaller to save some change. But
I
I'm
strangely understood that.
okay. So I'm
When
gonna
fast food get
once
bigger,
most-
costs me grow larger. Much girth.
Oh, but I'm
Tonto.
sure-
I believe this is from Tonto.
So he started getting smaller to save some change, but I'm sure you guys will be getting the psychotic comments soon.
Yes, we did, Disney Daddy,
Including
1984.
Scrooge McDuck.
Much comment.
Scrooge says, but I need my large sodas. How else will I be able to fuel my diabetes? It's why I got my extra cup holder for my scooter. Scrooge McDuck is a jerk.
My monkey only likes large cups, so we have a problem.
Stefan.
People only drink a large Fanta.
Like, do they have the big gulp size?
No.
Oh, all right.
Their large is what is it?
Like
Just
this?
32?
Yeah.
30.
32
It's
ounces.
a 32 ounce. It's not outrageous.
Yeah.
Can I
Well,
interject?
Stefan says, I think this is an unobjectable move. They save money for the cup costs and make more by selling more sods per family. It's not like
Meal
Disney
before
doesn't care.
sods.
None of us would have those special moments in the parks. What? What does soda have to do with special moments in the park?
Are you
and
serious?
grass?
I have so many special soda moments.
Oh my god. Okay, so fill up. This is cute. Fill up my cup. Nice. Is in response to Stefan or Stefan. Those special moments in the park are because of outstanding cast members that do care and want you to have those special moments. It's the people that make it special. Don't minimize their role and give all the credit to the company. I agree.
Every time you say Stefan, I think of the SNL character.
The one that likes to go to the clubs.
The Magic Kingdom's hottest club is the Kingdom Cabana. This place has everything. Long hot dogs, donut sundaes.
See, I'm so 90s that I think of it's when Steve Urkel became Stefan Urkel.
Oh, Stefan Urkel. I remember that.
Yeah.
All right. We could end the comments
one last
there.
of the
One
soda.
more?
Somebody asks if it was over. This is all over a cup. And then
Yeah.
Can I finish it?
You want to finish it?
Let
Okay.
her finish.
All right. I thought we were.
Liza says, I know. All this over a soda cup.
She wanted to read that one.
All this over the double prices and half portions. All this over 3 of 5 rides being closed. All this over parking lanes being closed. All this over your restaurant table being an inch now from every other table around you. All this over their food quality being cut. That said, happiness is in eye of beholder, and younger folks won't mind. Us older generations will begrudge the cheapening out.
She just wanted to read the funny voice.
Oh my gosh.
That's all she wanted to
How
do
could you
there.
tell?
Oh my God, totes. Totes adorbs.
Totes adorbs, yo.
Psychotic comments.
There you go. Would you like to know who brought you Psychotic Comments?
I would.
Sure.
Let me find it. All right. WDW News Tonight is brought to you by WDWNT, the app.
Nope, wrong ad.
That's what
Wonderful. Wigs.
That was supposed to be after the other one.
Wigs, go back.
I thought. Go back. Oh, I can't go back. I threw
Where
out
it
the
says
page.
Michelle live read wigs.
I'll read it.
Right, but you skipped over this
I'll
one,
do
so
it.
I went back to it.
The wonderful world of psychotic comments is brought to you by WIGS, the WDWNT Interglobe Society. Support WDWNT and get access to exclusive content that you just can't find anywhere else. For more information, go to patreon.com/WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com and click the Patreon link. Join the WIGS and help make WDWNT happen through Patreon. And in fact, tonight after the show, we have our post show. It's back. Yay. Half hour after the show. Those of you who are supporting at any and all levels are getting a post show tonight. Enjoy that.
What?
Oh! That sound can only mean one thing.
Yes, from WDWNT, The Price is Right. John, you're our next contestant. Come on down. Hey, hey, John, good to hear from you tonight. Where are you calling in from?
Fort Myers, Florida.
Fort Myers. All right. Now, did you by any chance visit the Festival of the Arts in its first weekend over at Epcot?
God, no.
No. All righty then.
What is he, a blogger?
You're not missing much. Just saying.
Oh no, it was
Super fun.
wonderful.
So all the prices based on prices and stuff from the Festival of the Arts. So here we go. We're going to play the game More or Less. More or Less. I will name an item found at Walt Disney World.
It's pronounced Corless. How many times do I have to say that?
I will name an item found at the Walt Disney World Epcot.
Put the paper down.
Festival. Freaking
start over.
Paper.
Come on, you can do this.
I will name an item found at the Epcot Festival of the Arts and the price. The price is wrong. You must tell me if the actual price is more or less than the price I name. We're going to do this with 7 items.
7.
Yeah, 7. If you get 5 or more correct, you win. All right, here we go, John. The Neapolitan 3 beer flight. So it's a beer flight, 3 beers. We have it at $12. Is the real price higher or lower?
Oh, that's higher.
I would change your answer, sir.
Let's see.
No,
Yep, you are wrong. It is only $9. $9 for the beer. I know, crazy, right? All right. How about the Belgian sipping chocolate, dark chocolate with Chambord? Chambord? Is that how you pronounce that? So it's a liqueur with the dark chocolate. We have it at $12. Do you think it's higher or lower than $12?
Do I get an idea of like the size?
Oh yeah.
Very small.
Tablespoon?
So I'm going to probably guess less on that one.
All right, let's see. Yep. The actual price is $10.
It's a spoonful of dark chocolate and Chambord.
It's really tiny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Isn't it $9.75?
that's insane.
He rounds up.
I do round. I do often round.
I do.
He rounds up or down. I know, Josh. I know.
I'm gonna say that margarita flatbread was $5.25.
Yeah.
Perla Santa coffee flavored wine. The Perla Santa coffee flavored wine. We have it at $9. Is it higher or lower?
That'd be like a glass.
It's also very small.
It's like a little pour, like maybe is it less than a 3 ounce pour? Might be less than
Josh
that.
is not
2 ounce pour.
I'm gonna try for higher.
And you would be right. It's $9.50.
Mm.
How about the pomegranate mule featuring ginger people, ginger beer, and well, that's what it says. And Van Gogh.
Really ginger
Ginger people.
There are a bunch of redheads that make this ginger beer.
I think so. And Van Gogh vodka.
Put your papers down.
I'm gonna
Where's
move
his
that
camera at? Where is it?
His camera's like right in front
It's
of
right
him.
here.
He keeps putting the papers up.
Oh, this.
Yeah. I thought that was a good angle. Everybody else has it straight on. You guys look so good.
It's a great angle.
It's great when you don't do this.
Thank you.
I'm going to do the rest of the show with paper in front of my feet.
All right, John, the pomegranate mule featuring the ginger people, ginger beer.
You can't even say it.
And Van Gogh vodka. We have it at $8. Is it higher or lower?
Yeah, I think that's higher.
And you would be right. $9.50.
Yes.
You're in a nice streak there. 3 right. Only 1 wrong. 3 left. How about the deconstructed breakfast? It has the Twinings spiced apple chai tea shake with maple bourbon cream, a waffle crisp, and Canadian bacon.
I want that.
And, it's delicious. We have it at $11.
I want to say higher on that one too.
Yeah, that was only $10.50. I think that was a nice little
That was
deal
a
there.
disappointment.
Oh, you think so?
It was a massive disappointment. I thought that was going to be so much better.
How about the Mandarin Ginger Margarita? The Mandarin Ginger
Whatever price it is, it's higher.
Margarita.
Trust me, it's way higher.
$12.
Oh, it's way higher. It's $15.18.
Well, I know the La Cava margaritas are up around $14-15, so I'll say higher.
And you would be right.
Well, yeah, because Josh yelled out the answer.
There
He's
you
good
go.
at the game. He knew it was higher.
It all comes down to the 7th one.
Seven?
Yeah, 7th one. You have 4 right and 2 wrong. Here we go. How about and then Jeff and Josh can probably help me with the size on this one.
Jeff.
So Duck Rabbit Milk Stout. Is that like a 3 ounce pour on that?
6 ounce individual, 4 ounces part of the flight.
All right, so 6 ounces. 6 ounces.
This is the
6 ounce
individual
pour,
serving.
the individual one, the Duck Rabbit Milk Stout. We have it at $6.
I will say higher.
Oh man. Unfortunately, no. It is
Down the drain.
it is $4 for that one. $4. But you know what? Tom did promise a parting gift for everyone who played.
I
So
did.
John, hold on the line. I'll talk to you, get your address. We'll get a nice prize out to you from Theme Park Connection. Thank you, John.
Thanks for listening.
Appreciate it. All right. So we're going to
Bet
take
he wished he went to the arts festival.
All right. When we get back, guys, we have the discussion about the
We
art
have
festival.
a review of the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. When we come back, WDW News Tonight.
Hello, I'm Tom Corless, the most famous man in the Disney online community. But you know, it wasn't always this way. For 9 years, WDWNT.com posted photo reports and videos of the highest quality. But it seemed that no one outside of a very dedicated group of fans were able to find our work. But then, I discovered the secrets of blogging. And now, WDWNT is read by millions of people each and every month. I'm ready to share my secrets with you in my incredible new class, Tom Corliss's Unofficial Guide to Blogging, this weekend at the Orlando International Airport Marriott. In this fantastic course, you'll learn amazing things to improve your clicks and page views, such as when to use the word breaking in all caps, how to misguide readers in your titles in order to get more clicks, how to come across vaguely racist in movie reviews, how to turn a number into a catchphrase and huge merchandise sales, how to steal stories from California randos off of Twitter, and how to piss off that one really scary guy on WDW Magic who may have women trapped in his basement. So come on down to the Orlando International Airport Marriott this weekend and take my course for only $77.77 per person. In no time, you'll be the new king of clickbait, the grand poobah of page views, and the sultan of ad sales. And don't worry about your readers. They'll never even realize you're dumbing down your content. See you real soon, suckers!
Great minds throughout human history have praised simplicity, Leonardo da Vinci and Albert Einstein among them. Most of us would have learned the simplicity lesson in school in some form of the KISS method, or keep it simple. The purpose, don't overcomplicate things. It only confuses people. This is Ron Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory, and we strive to make purchasing a mattress as simple as possible. We build mattresses and box springs in our own local factory and sell them direct to you at everyday low prices that are clearly marked. No middleman markups, no changing product names to confuse you, and definitely no phony sales or so-called freebies that deceive you into thinking you are getting a deal. Those ads touting a free box spring with the purchase of a mattress or free 5-year financing may appeal to the senses, but don't benefit you, the consumer. So if you are shopping for a mattress, remember to keep it simple and save. Check out an original mattress store near you and experience more than just a mattress store. Experience an original.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight. We are live on FM 105.5, AM 660, AM 1520, all in Orlando, Florida. Also at listen.wdwnt.com, on WDWNT, the app, and of course on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. Big thank you last week's WDW News Tonight, the most watched and listened to episode ever, and it's only been out for a week. So that's a pretty big deal. So thank you all so much. We appreciate it. And I see we've had another record crowd tonight as well. So thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it. We're glad you're enjoying the show.
Are there 50 people out there?
Somewhere around there, yeah. Live. Pretty good live
Sup?
crowd.
Sup?
A couple thousand have already experienced last week's show in 7 days. Just 7 days.
That's exciting.
Revolutionary multimedia experience.
New record for us.
It's all about that social media.
Thank you for joining us now on FM. Begin this exciting new chapter
train?
of the show.
Still have 2 games left of Price is Right, including Vendor and Spelling Bee. Spelling Bee is a fun one. I'm going to play that one next, whoever calls. I want to play Spelling Bee. I always like that one.
What's the phone number?
407
774
8255. If I don't say it fast, I don't remember it. 407 774 8255.
I'm going to replace you with moron.
You know what we need, like we had at the other stations? Just
right there.
Write it. Yeah. Print it out. Label it. You're good.
Back in my day, we used to write down the phone number so we could remember it. You know, I literally have never looked at it like on the sheet. Like I've been here for 3 years. The phone number hasn't changed. Nick, I assume, has been here longer than me.
But he's not on air most of the time, are you?
Working Nick, how often do you work that phone line? How many days a week do you work that phone number?
5 to 6.
Thank you.
But you don't know it?
407-774-TALK. Of course I know it.
Okay.
Anyway.
Boom.
Let's talk about the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. And yeah, there we go. There it is. The Festival of the Arts, which started this weekend at Epcot. Brand new festival. It's going to be running during the weekends. It's Fridays through Mondays, now through February 20th. This, of course, is the 3rd festival at Epcot, 4th if you consider holidays around the world to be a festival. And so we went and attended. I actually ended up going to 3 of the first 4 days of this thing. And this is a fairly unique thing. So not only, obviously, being an Epcot festival, there are food booths, and we'll talk about the food momentarily. But there's a lot of other things going on. There's these art workshops and seminars, paid and free. There are art exhibits. There is a Disney on Broadway concert series. There's photo ops, interactive painting experience, live art demonstrations, event-exclusive merchandise, visiting artists and art shops, a Figment art scavenger hunt. There is a lot going on at this event, and maybe
I didn't see any of this stuff.
More so than what happens at some of the larger festivals.
I just saw a couple booths with some art.
Where did you go?
I walked all around.
You saw the food,
like
right?
every inch of this park is like in this festival.
Figment topiary?
No. I must.
Did you just go and like get pudding and leave? Is that what happened?
No, maybe it's because I had one of those margaritas.
Like literally, like this. See, this is the Times Guide. All of this is things happening.
I didn't get one of those.
Hold on, let me show you.
I just had the regular
Let me show you the map. See this? This is This is the map portion that shows you the park. This is everything happening in the park. Look at this. This is the festival.
I gotta go back.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go on Sunday.
It's a good time.
Because I totally missed everything this Sunday.
So, Nick, do we have someone on the line for Price is Right? Let's do that. Price is Right. Fabulous prizes. Nick, who's playing?
All right, Gabe, come on down. You're our next
It's
contestant
Gabe.
on WDWNT. The Price is Right. Happy 2017, Gabe.
Yes, indeed. I haven't spoken to you guys in a while. Well, I saw Tom.
I just saw you at the Festival of the Arts.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
You guys did a seminar.
Yes, we did the gesture drawing class with the Disney animator.
Tell everybody about it. We're talking about the festival. Talk about your experience with the seminar. Go on.
Yeah. So what was really great about it is that it was, it's a new event for them. So they just sort of brought this guy in, and they just said, you're doing a gesture drawing class and figure out the rest for yourself, right? So he brought in like this model, like this woman who teaches like an art class at UCF, I think. And she like did like poses, and he like explained how to like how to draw with reference points and like start with angles and lines, and it was very informative as like an art 101 kind of
If
thing.
only I
You
had
could
known,
tell
I would
that
have
it was
attended.
a new event and that it was fresh. And he actually spent like an hour, like more than an hour afterwards, talking to everyone, like giving each individual person like art tips on their work, and like a bunch of people brought like.
Where was it at?
It was in the Odyssey, so it was it was on the old stage where they had the like sing along show with the Disney characters.
And this, to clarify, you did one of the paid seminars, so the $39 each.
Yes, yes.
Where do you find out about this to pay for them?
It was on like Tom's, WDWNT.
What a great
You should just say,
answer.
also, to book, you can call 407 WDW Tour or visit the Odyssey Festival Showplace.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friends specifically said we're not going near the Odyssey, so that's probably why I missed stuff.
Weird.
There's a lot of stuff going on in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The art exhibits.
The Herb Ryman exhibit and the Mary Blair exhibit. Ugh.
Well, that's neat that Todd Bright took that time. Like, that's really neat. I'm actually doing the cell painting. I forget
cool.
which
You
weekend
signed
we're
up for
doing.
that?
But the cell painting, I'm really excited about it.
Ooh, that's going to be cool. Is that with him too?
I think it's him. I got to look it up to check again. I believe it's Todd Bright again. But Price is Right.
Price is Right. All right, you're going to be playing the spelling bee, Gabe. There are 30 cards right here in front of me, and each of the cards has either a T, a P, or a C in it. Of course, for Theme Park Connection. But 3 of the cards also have all 3 letters in it. Spell out TPC. Your job is to spell TPC. If you do that, you get a wonderful prize from Theme Park Connection. You can win up to 5 cards. I'm going to give you 2 for free right off the start because I'm a nice guy. So go ahead and pick 2 numbers for me between 1 and 30.
21 and 14.
All right, 21 and 14. We'll reveal those later, but let's see if we can win some more cards. These are all stuff from the festival. These are merchandise items from the festival. What you have to do is get within $2 of the retail price, and you can get another card. So here you go. I have 3 items here. The Festival of the Arts logo baseball cap. The baseball cap. What do you think the price is on that?
Ooh, let me go with $16.
$16. The actual retail price. How long have you been going to
Yeah,
Disney?
wait
Do you know?
a minute. It's not like a little tiny commemorative baseball cap.
That's
It's
what
like
you
an
wear on your head.
actual.
It fits on the
baseball
chocolate
cap.
drink.
You've seen merchandise at Disney parks, right, Gabe? No, the actual retail price of the baseball cap, $27.
I was gonna say around 29.
$27. But Gabe has a good head of hair. I don't think he walks around wearing baseball caps. I think he wants to show it off.
No.
There you go.
Like you're doing the shows, insult the listeners.
That was not insulting.
We find that's the best way to keep them calling in.
There was no insult there. Gabe, the canvas tote bag, the festival canvas tote bag. What do you think the price on that one is?
Oh gosh. I think we got that one.
Your receipt.
Ooh,
Well, didn't they give that free for
say
free at
$10?
the seminar though?
$20. $20. $19.99. $20.
Oh gosh, what was that? $19.99. 17.
$20.
All right, $17. The actual retail price of the canvas tote bag, $25.
$25? I thought it was
$20.
You sure?
Where did you find 25?
What's up?
Were there two?
No.
On the thing.
Let me see.
Where Tom told me to go.
The Shop Disney Parks app may have a different price on that.
Where Tom told me to go when I asked him.
I did tell you to go there.
If Tom told you to jump off a cliff, Nick, would you?
Yes.
Oh, did you know there's in-game gifts inside the Disney Magic Kingdom app?
Oh,
wait,
yeah, $20. What did Gabe say?
17. He's still wrong.
Oh, he's still wrong.
Feel worse.
Yeah, how did you get it wrong out of the app?
know.
It says 1999. Hold on, there you go, everybody. 1999.
Oh, paper.
I believe that's what I said.
$20.
It is what you said.
$20.
Yeah.
This got
Josh was
Figment on it.
yelling $20.
$20. Gabe.
All right, Gabe, last chance here. How about the logo women's Figment tee? The women's
okay.
t-shirt.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna say $29.
I would go with $37.
37?
Yes, 7.
7.
This show has completely fallen.
We tend to go off the rails.
What's
around
your
this
What's your
time.
final answer, Gabe? Do you want to go with your choice or what Josh is shouting at you?
Oh gosh, Josh can be right sometimes.
Dude has
That's what
no
I tell
points.
myself. Josh can be right sometimes.
I'm gonna go with 35. I'm gonna up the price.
$35. Let's see the actual retail price. $37.
Yay!
There you go.
For a t-shirt.
Gabe.
It's a ladies' cut though. Ladies are fancy.
Pick
I'm wearing a
you
ladies'
have
cut.
21. You have 14. Pick another number, Gabe. 1 to 30.
Dude has no points.
Evan.
You have no points, Gabe.
He has the one that we gave him in the beginning. that
Did
you
he
get
just say
He has
for
3
free.
cards. Calm down. 7.
Yeah, 7.
All right, let's see what he's got.
All right, let's reveal them in order that you chose them. So let's go with number 21. Flipping that over, moving my favor. That is a T.
Okay.
So they need a P and a C.
See, number 14. That one is also a T.
T, you lost.
No, nope. Some of them say TPC.
7 could say TP and C, and he could be an automatic winner. Let's see. Nope.
No.
Another
It
T.
wasn't under 7.
He got 3 T's. It wouldn't be.
Today, Junior.
It wouldn't be that cruel and put the good stuff under 7. Well, sorry, Gabe. Sorry, Gabe, but
fine.
we will.
Thank you for telling us all about the seminar.
Yeah, it
Gabe.
made
We
me. I'm
appreciate
gonna go back now and check out that area. Thanks to you. So good
It's
job.
really cool.
I'll get you a little 2017 gift out to you for being a contestant today, Gabe. Appreciate you calling
Thanks,
in
Nick.
and telling us all about
Thank
your
you, Gabe.
experience as well. So there you go, 407-774-8255. One game of Price is Right, Left, and if you went to the Festival of the Arts, come back and tell us all about it.
I'm going to start
Apparently I
with
missed
the
all of it.
Odyssey because apparently Michelle didn't know there's anything in there.
Is that the building with all the arrows pointing to it?
Yes, in fact,
Maybe
Josh,
that's
it
why
is.
everyone was like, "No, let's not
It
go
is.
there."
So inside the Odyssey,
you
there's a
seen The
couple
Walking
things.
Dead?
That's where the seminars are. The seminars are the free to attend events. So those are more of demonstrations. You don't really get to do anything hands-on because they're free, but it's a nice gesture. And they'll do all sorts of things. Like this weekend, there was cell painting and tea discovery and napkin folding and all sorts
Watermelon carving.
watermelon carving, but you didn't get to carve because it's a seminar.
Knives are involved.
The paid art workshops are hands-on. So as Gabe said, he went to the gesture drawing class. They learned how to draw gestures.
Should have spent some time in the shop, Gabe.
They also did like magical mixed media art. They're all $39 per person, and everyone's getting free gifts and stuff. They seem like a really good value. They're really neat. They're held in the middle of the Odyssey. Also in the Odyssey are 2 art exhibits. There is the Future Worlds of Herbert Ryman, and south of the border with Mary Blair. Both are very small, but cool. They're both neat. They have a couple of cool pieces each, and they're worth checking out. There's also some food in the Odyssey, but we'll save food for a few moments from now. Some other things are going on. The Japan Pavilion has their own selection of seminars as well. They do an origami and anime class, Kagami Baraki. I don't know what that is, but they do that once a day during the festival on Saturday and Sunday. And then they also have a calligraphy class, which is kind of neat. There's also entertainment at the Fountain Stage. They have live performance art, community showcase performances. Occasionally, they also have American Music Machine. Also, the living statues can be found out there as well. Probably switch the camera to me since I'm talking. There we go. Also, another fun thing, someone in the chat brought this up. Animation Academy, fun fact, it's back. It's back for the Epcot Festival of the Arts. It's taking place inside what is left of Innovention, so that's the east side. What was the Vision House is going to be Animation Academy intermittently from 9:15 to 6:15 p.m. Show times are going to be, if you go inside, they're on a little board outside of the Vision House.
The first one's 12:15, I think.
It says intermittently starting at 9:15. Maybe some days they start early, maybe weekend days.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They must take them off as they...
Probably. Yeah. But I'm guessing 9:15 is the first one. And then they're at all different times between. So make sure you check with the cast member there. They'll know all the times for the day. So there's a lot of entertainment going on. Beyond that, there are visiting artists. And as you'll see here, the list every weekend is really, really long. And some great names, especially within the Disney realm. Don Ducky Williams, who is a surefire Disney legend at some point. There are going to be Imagineers, all sorts of people from the Disney Design Group who create all the great merchandise at the theme parks. All sorts of great stuff. Tom Shoes is doing this thing where you can pay to have them paint you a custom pair of shoes. They paint Disney designs on them, and they have a whole catalog of different designs you can choose from. Boiled Books, Erebus Brothers, all sorts of great stuff in these little tents sprawled all over World Showcase for the event. Another piece of entertainment is the Disney on Broadway concert series, where every weekend there will be two performers from Disney on Broadway performing a selection of songs from hit Disney musicals. For the first 2 weekends, Ashley Brown and Josh Strickland, we have the video up if you want to check that out. They were phenomenal. Ashley Brown, especially. Josh Strickland's not bad either, but Ashley Brown is in a league of her own. It really was. I thought it was spectacular. Not terribly long, but pretty neat to see in a theme park.
It was fantastic. Yeah. It's well worth going to that.
The original Broadway Mary Poppins.
Yes.
I missed that too.
He was the original Broadway Tarzan. You're lucky, though.
No, I saw that, though. I saw that because it was at the pavilion.
Ashley Brown and Josh Strickland are back this coming weekend again. So
you got to go.
You should. She's really not her musical, but she sang Part of Your World from Little Mermaid, and it was magical. Really. I don't think you need the dining packages. My suggestion is skip the dining packages. The first show we went to was the first show ever. It was kind of busy.
It's also raining. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, but beyond that, people have not been waiting really to get into these. So they may be fairly easy to get into. Just check out the line maybe a little bit before the shows. They generally do 3 shows a night, 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. This is something pretty cool, and there are going to be 2 more groups performing as the weekends go on. Also, there are people out doing paintings. There's a walking chalk art gallery going all around the countries. There is this really cool paint by numbers thing they're doing in the front of World Showcase, where they have this big mural up, and Glidden is providing all this paint. And what you do is they hand you some paint.
How did I miss that?
And you go to the number, and you are allowed to paint a couple squares of this big mural, which turns out to be the Epcot Center opening ticket. Really neat. There's also artists painting a big Epcot-y type mural further into Future World. They're going to be painting that over the next 6 weekends. Really, really neat.
Okay, I spent time in Future World, and I didn't see these things.
Where did you? I don't think you went that. Are you sure you weren't at Hollywood Studios?
I went on Imagination twice.
Were you in Barbados?
I went to Nemo. I went to the land. I went to Test Track. I had to walk by some of this stuff.
It was only like 40 feet wide.
I don't know. I was probably preoccupied.
So there's all that stuff going on. And then obviously I want to talk about the food. What are the highlights? Obviously, if you want to read reviews of every item, we have them up on WDWNT.com. But for the time we have now, Josh, what are your favorites? What do you like the most?
Gotta get the mushroom risotto, Masterpiece Kitchen across from the Canada stage. There's also a triple mousse there that's fantastic, really creamy, indulgent.
Is it like pudding?
It's like pudding you might order at Crystal
Pudding-esque.
Palace in 1993. You liked the BLT, the pork belly?
love the BLT, which the name BLT is misguiding, and someone else commented actually that they were there this weekend and they decided they weren't going to get it because they don't like BLTs. But again, it's not really. It's pork belly with a poached egg, essentially. And the pork belly is cooked to perfection. And when you mix it with that poached egg, once you break that open, spectacular.
Nothing on the menu is really what it seems. Like that Reuben, it was really good.
That was my favorite
Okay,
overall
I saw
booth.
that stand.
Yeah, that's
I
the
walked past that one.
E equals AT squared, which is over on the Mexico side.
Walked past and went straight to Mexico.
I hate Reubens, but the deconstructed Reuben I thought was delicious. I don't like Cobb salad. The deconstructed Cobb salad I thought was great. And that not really BLT was so awesome. It's a shame the drinks were disappointing. I didn't like the deconstructed breakfast. I don't know about anybody else.
The non-alcoholic version was actually good.
It's a good value for that price.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I wouldn't have minded, I like the idea of adding bourbon to it, but it would need a more healthy pour than it had.
It was really light on it, and that's why I said I would just get the non-alcoholic for the price. It's at least a nice dessert drink.
And then just pour in your own.
Yeah, there you go. Not that we encourage that. You can have your monkey sneak it.
My monkeys.
We named the monkey Jack. Anyway, what else did we like? My overall, that was my number one item. My number two is that mushroom risotto, which you already brought up.
Oh man,
he's got to get the risotto.
Yeah. That one beer flight, I never like all three drinks in a beer flight. What was that? The one from Cuisine Classic?
The beer braised flight.
The beer braised flight, which includes the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, the Bell's Two-Hearted American Style Indian Pale Ale, and the Duck Rabbit Milk Stout. I enjoyed all three of those.
Yeah,
milk Stout more than the other two, but they were all really good.
Yeah, those are three good choices.
So I would actually recommend the flight there. I liked all of those a lot.
I know you didn't like it, but I really liked the drinking chocolate. I thought they were pretty phenomenal.
They were too thick.
I don't think so. No.
Josh, what do you think of those?
Too thick and too rich, but
that's what they're supposed to be.
Josh and I are.
But just a little sip. You don't want to share that. Do not get that thing by yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
You're crazy. You're like Gabe, ignoring my pricing.
The coffee wine surprised me. I really enjoyed that, but it was basically a coffee liqueur.
Yeah, there's nothing actually special about it, but it was good.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I hate, and I say that in the review, I hate to recommend it because it is such a just average thing with a coffee liqueur, but it tasted good.
With the Joffreys?
No, the wine.
Earl Santa coffee wine.
I could not find any information about that.
You think they made it up?
No, it exists, but you're never going to find. Usually I don't like to get the stuff they pour out of a bottle because I can go to the store and buy a bottle of it, but I don't think you're going to find that anywhere.
No, I understand that.
They do sell it in Florida, though.
You know what was really fun? The puzzles, these white chocolate puzzles. So it's just a character on three pieces of white chocolate, like a puzzle, and you can put it together, but then it comes with these little sugary paints and actually a little paintbrush. You take the paintbrush and you can paint on the white chocolate and for sprinkles on and M&Ms.
I liked your tweet.
It comes on a little cardboard palette. It's really cute I know it's $7, but it was really cute and fun and different. And,
did it taste good?
Yeah, the chocolate quality was good too.
Okay.
But if you bought this, I think your kids and maybe even adults will flip out over this. I thought it was really fun. The little chocolate easels even were cute. I think they're a little more mundane, but They're cute, but the little white chocolate puzzles are such a cute little idea, and I think they're so much fun. But yeah. There's some good stuff at this festival. You know what? I hate to say this. I often say Flower and Garden. I end up finding more items I like. I think pretty much just as many items as I really clamor for at Flower and Garden, I was able to find at this. I think there's a really solid lineup here.
Well, it's a new menu. It's different flavors. It's very different, and they present things in a very different way, which is great. You got to see the pictures at the website. But I mean,
the presentation and Disney has warned the lines will be longer because it is going to take longer to produce each item. Some of them have up to 16 steps in the process of putting them together, and that's just some of the desserts, which are kind of already made. It's just putting the plate together for you.
And overall, there was nothing that I really totally didn't like. Like
Pop-Tart.
Okay, but even that was passable. Like, I actually kind of liked that.
Well, of course you did.
I don't like sweets, but I mean, like that's one that I would
skip
different
the
enough.
Pop-Tart.
I liked it because of the presentation. I think it's cool.
Weird
it
idea,
like
and I get it, but it's really stupid. It's a Pop-Tart shaped sugar cookie. Like I don't understand what it's doing at this festival. I don't get it.
I think it was a lot because someone came up with the name and really wanted to run with it.
There was something else I hated the popping drink. What was it called?
The Popping Bubbles cocktail.
Popping Bubbles cocktail. I hated that.
It's a good value. You know what's a good value is the Perrier Jouet Belle Epoque champagne. That is a $140 bottle. They are serving it for $12 a glass.
How big's the glass?
It's a solid 4-ounce glass of
like a normal champagne.
Yeah. The Popping Bubbles cocktail, they don't tell you anything about it, but it's their Iron Horse Fairy Tale Cuvée, which is exclusive to Walt Disney World. Then what they do is they have this cranberry juice that goes under some kind of process with some kind of sodium something or other, and it makes these little cranberry balls that burst once you suck them up through the straw. So you have the champagne, and you have these
like
bursting. Tea? It's exactly like boba, but it's cranberry juice.
They're always bursting my balls, Josh.
8 a.m. foot-long hot dog.
This will never stay on the air.
It's fine.
You know what was good? Can we talk about the Hungry Artist?
The Hungry Hamburger.
Not the Hungry Hamburger. That's not what El Artista Hambriento means.
Might be.
The chori queso tacos were really good.
Those were amazing.
Like I recommend. This is my third favorite item at the festival.
I think chorizo, right?
No, it's chori queso. It's not
Is
chorizo.
it?
I know how
okay.
to pronounce words.
Botanico.
Which I believe is a character in the ET.
Maybe I'm thinking of something different. There was something chorizo there.
Somebody made a mistake with that Perrier Jouet. Somebody is getting fired.
Maybe it'll be more expensive this weekend.
Don't tell anybody.
So the other fun thing is a lot of the existing locations around World Showcase are doing stuff too. So make sure you check out the little festival guide. Joffrey's is doing alcoholic beverages as well. The only one I really liked is the one that is available in Future World. It's the Painted Lady Latte. It's a shot of Joffrey's Italian espresso mixed with Rich Bailey's espresso cream liqueur, topped with steamed milk and whipped cream. I like that one a lot. The other three were fairly normal, nothing special. Nick, did you like yours?
Loved it, but I would only get it hot.
Yeah, yours hot. I think you had the Dreamy Bourbon, which is Joffrey's Italian espresso mixed with bourbon whiskey cream liqueur with steamed milk and whipped cream.
Yeah, it was delicious. It was perfect for a rainy, chilly day.
Painted Lady Latte is still my favorite, but you can get the Dreamy Bourbon. Do not get the Night Sky Latte. Do not get the Cinnamon Sensation.
Really?
They weren't good.
Joffrey's is smart though because you can get the single shot for $9.50, or they'll make it a double for $11.50, and they put 2 big shots of Jameson in those drinks.
I did the double shot on the Painted Lady, just so you know, Josh. So maybe that is why I liked it.
There you go.
Yeah, I did the single on the Cinnamon Sensation.
And you got to get the other thing. Did we mention the Figment magnets and the
No, let's quickly mention that. because this thing's amazing. And again, reviews of all this are up on the site. Complete guide I'm working on tomorrow.
And by the way, post show coming up tonight too for Patreon members.
If you're a Wigs Patreon member, you're going to get a half-hour post show tonight. This is Figment's Brush with the Masters. What they did was there's a bunch of art up around World Showcase, and Figment is hiding in it. And it's super well done. They're not terribly easy to find. They're all original new artwork. Really, really great. Please go read the review.
The magnets are phenomenal. Like
magnet gifts are really neat. It's only $7 each. Yeah, $7.
And AP discount.
And you get the AP discount on it. This little festival has surprised me. I am thoroughly enjoying it thus far. I mean, we still have 5 more weekends to go. We'll see what happens, but so far I am pretty happy.
Do you like the fact that it's just weekends? Would it be too much?
I would like it to be during the week. I'd like to go on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm sure people on vacation who aren't locals would love to go on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but this is what they're doing for the first year, and it is what it is.
Yeah, like my parents only have the weekday pass, so they don't.
Well, they could go on a Monday or a Friday.
Yeah. It's Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. So it works. So they can still enjoy it.
Unless like Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the only days that they can.
Oh man,
go
Nick, we are running out of time. I want to remind people that
is
coupon code we gave people for TeePublic, WDWNT20, it's good until midnight tomorrow on Thursday. So make sure you watch the show. Take your reward. Go buy something with 20% off TeePublic. Click through the link at WDWNT.com.
All right. If you're not a Patreon member, head over to WDWNT.com. Sign up so you can take part in the post show, which comes up next. If you're listening anywhere else, we will see you next week.
Yes. And remember, kids, I think I forgot the right one. And remember, kids, I got 30 seconds to think of one, right?
Yep.
How did I forget the right one?
I don't know. Be nice to each other. Be kinder than necessary.
No, it's got to be a quote from Mariah.
Keep moving forward.
Oh, I almost lost my credit card. I almost slipped under the board.
And remember, kids.
Tango buen dia.
End on a high note.
Remember, kids, Donut Sunday. I don't know. I can jolly well do one at a time. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Whatever. Good night.
Bye.
Celebrating 50 years as Apopka's hometown station. 1520 WBZW. Apopka, Orlando. Community events, financial news, weather, traffic, and more.
A service of Salem Media Group.
News this hour from Town Hall.